Hello and welcome guys, welcome to the 7th of the 1 hour human comedy endurance mission challenge races. 5 times fuel depletion here and only 1 time tire wear with street cars. 450 performance points maximum, 1979 or older for the car, and on comfort tires, hard, middle or soft. I chose the comfort soft tires, which are absolutely enough for this race. You don't need harder tires to do a one-stop strategy, which I also do. And I've taken the BMW 3.0 with the wing. Important, it's slightly better than the one without the wing for this race. And well, let's get straight into the strategy. As I said, comfort soft tires, 1 stopper, fuel depletion. I can't really remember what does my spreadsheet say. My spreadsheet says F3 or 4, so fuel map 3 or 4, but I'm not quite sure. I believe it was 3. So the thing is, you just have to use such a fuel map that will bring you to exactly half of the race, to the half an hour point, to the 30-minute point, so that you only have to pit 1 time, but at the same time can use in this first half an hour as much fuel and thus as much power of the car as possible. So what did I forget? Traction control. Oh yeah, important. Turn it definitely off. It will save you a lot of time if you can. If you can control the car, turn it off. It definitely holds you up a lot. So that's that. Difficulty wise, this is an 8 out of 10. So going by my uploading plan of uploading first the most easiest and then getting more difficult races, man. So this will be, of course, here for the 7th, the most difficult yet, with an 8 out of 10. Driving itself is really challenging, I think, if you do not want to make major mistakes, and that's very important because it's not that easy to win here. It's tricky enough that all of those old cars are really difficult to drive at the limit, I think, including this BMW, especially without stability control, traction control, etc. So that's very challenging in itself on this track as well. It's not an easy track to do on any car with these banked corners and stuff. Not easy at all. And considering this is an old car, yeah, it gets even more difficult. So I did try a lot of different other cars, and I could tell you that with the Porsche 550 Spider, it might be even possible, if your driving is really on point and you do a 1-stopper, maybe even a 0-stopper with it on a better fuel economy, because it is very fuel economical, this car. And now in the 13th lap, here is our first and well only pit stop in the 33rd minute, which was enough. And here the Toyota that is driving in front of us, 2000, it might be possible with the old Nissan 240Z, it is probably possible, and more cars. But I found out that to me this BMW here is definitely the best choice. It has good fuel economy, good handling, good acceleration, good top end, and while not super easy to drive, I think, well, it possibly was the easiest to drive of all the other ones, or close to it. Most are driving a lot worse than the BMW. Even the old Alpine A110. I think it is possible to win with this car at this race, but the car is just so difficult to move at the limit. There's so much room for mistakes with it. And yeah, again, I guess there are still even more cars to be able to win this race. But if I have had to give you an advice, a recommendation, I would definitely say just take this BMW. You cannot really go wrong with that. So here, obviously, again in real time a lap, as every time. This is the fastest lap of the race, from me at least. The other drivers, at least 2 or 3 of them, are quicker when it comes to the quickest lap of the race, at least. Ordonez leading with a 2:27.122, extremely quick, but he's like pitting 3 or 4 times, I believe 3 times, so at least 2 times more than you, which costs him a lot of time, obviously. As you will, if you copy my strategy, do a 1-stopper and can save a lot of time. So yeah, the lap here in real time is meant for you to be an example of how to drive the track, the ID lines, the apexes, braking points, the gearing, etc, etc. I did tune the car to the highest possible performance points. As always, you should do it as well. If you're slightly above it, don't forget that you can buy weight in the tuning shop and add then up to 200 kilograms to your car and get the performance points slightly down. So our best time is a 29.434, even slightly above 2 seconds slower than the fastest other guy, Lucas Ordonez, which is quite a big difference. But then again, as he's doing 2 or even 3 more stops, yeah, you're still winning this. It's quite hilarious. He's driving the VW bus, you know, the old hippie bus, and he's so quick, it looks comical, extremely quick, quicker than this silver arrow from Mercedes here in front of me, which is ridiculous. And yeah, I mean, he's overtaking like Mercedes, BMWs, old Renaults, Toyotas, Nissan, and Ferrari, you know. It just looks so stupid. And I don't know how they tuned this car that it's so quick and still under the maximum performance points. But fortunately, it has to pit 2 or 3 times more than you do. Otherwise, you would not stand a chance. There's like not a single car I tried, and I tried a few, you know, and maxed them out, that got close to his lap time. It's quite incredible how quick he really is. I don't know how that works. I mean, maybe different physics again for his car, as is often the case in some racing games. I don't know, but it is what it is. So we're here close to the finish, in the 55th minute already of the race, of 60 obviously, 1 hour race. Getting into that beautiful dusk sunset. And this should be the last lap. No, there will be 1 more lap. Or not. No, this is the last lap. Oh, this is the last lap, exactly. So yeah, only 10 seconds left, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. And if you liked it, leave a like, subscribe. And well, until the next one, bye bye.